Angeles is the Herd. Wherever you may be and however you may be listening. iHeartRadio, Fox Sports Radio, and FS1. Joy Taylor is joining me. If you're not into energy, you won't like our third hour. Because we are bringing it, baby. Very, very fired up today. That Kobe video's got me all freaking out.
you got to just do the tiniest little bit of research. I know it's difficult.
Everybody, Kobe's not the Black Mamba. He's not the assassin. He's soft. Do 3 seconds of homework.
You know what it is? You remember when you didn't know what a word meant, and your mom made you go look it up in the dictionary?
Yeah.
Well, now we have Google, which I love.
I love Google.
You know, it takes a step out of the research. You know, we're just a little bit lazier as a society, so we just.
I'm on Google all the time.
Yes, Google has made a lot of people's lives a lot easier.
I loved it. It used to be when I was a kid, if you memorized sports, you're like, man, that guy knows like the Kansas City Royals left fielder, top of his head. Like, why would you memorize sports? Just go to Google and ask, who's the Kansas City Royals left fielder?
It does make things easier.
Trivia doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't. I can just look everything up.
It's kind of cheating. But my overall point is, we don't bother to do any research anymore because we just feel like if it comes across,
so reactionary.
We've already been vetted and we react to it.
We all have sides on stuff, and we don't know anybody to change our mind. We wake up in the morning, and this is it, and it's like, watch the Kobe video for 5 minutes. You'll be fine. Coming up in 15 minutes, a great NBA guy, Chris Haynes. Haynes is a great guy. He's been on our show several times. Chris now works Yahoo NBA Insider. Chris Haynes, very happy for him. Some thoughts on what he saw last night. He's not high on the Lakers, by the way. He's not high on the Lakers. In Best for Last, Aaron Rodgers segment, he's not going to like. So I watched the preseason basketball game last night, LeBron's home debut in Los Angeles. Couldn't keep my eyes off it. So let me start right there. I see a lot of these young millennials out there on the internet. They're trying to convince me of what I should like. Don't try to act smart. Take a message from me. Don't outthink the room in life. Like Jurassic Park is about dinosaurs coming back to life and eating people. That's going to work. It's going to make $1 billion or more every movie. Well, the casting, I didn't think the plot was great. The acting was dinosaurs coming back to life and eating people. It's going to make $1 billion. You go make that independent film nobody's going to watch. LeBron to the Lakers is going to be the most interesting team in the NBA. I know. They don't have a chance to win a championship. 3 teams in the NBA have a chance to win a championship. Warriors, Celtics, Rockets. That's it. Then it's about 12 teams. Toronto, Philadelphia, Utah, Oklahoma City, Lakers. They'll be really, really interesting and good. They'll be good teams. They're not going to win a championship. And not going to win a championship. But it's so funny. Zach Lowe is like this podcasting guy. He's one of those smart millennials, and he was having his ranking yesterday of the most interesting teams to watch. He had Philly 1, Boston 2, Warriors 3, Lakers 4, Nuggets 5. Stop it. Dinosaurs eating people is going to beat your independent film. The Lakers are going to be the most interesting team in the NBA to watch. Who cares if they don't have a championship? By the way, we see when Brett Favre went back to the Minnesota Vikings, they weren't winning a bunch of playoff games. They didn't get a championship. It was the best watch in the league. Legend changes teams. LeBron, the number one brand, to the number one brand Lakers. Fascinating. So I go to a restaurant last night. They got the Cubs on, huge brand in a playoff game scenario, and you got the Lakers and LeBron, an NBA preseason game. Everybody's watching the Lakers. I mean, it's like, what? Well, that's because you're in Los Angeles. This isn't Green Bay. It's the opposite. It's not Milwaukee. This is not Juneau, Alaska. You're not moving there for jobs. Los Angeles is transient, the most transient city in America. And like dinosaurs coming back to life and eating people, LeBron in Los Angeles with this team, just say it out loud. Just say it out loud. LeBron, celebrities, L.A., Rondo, Lonzo Ball, maybe LeVar, Magic, chasing banners. You don't think that's interesting? The Denver Nuggets is 5th for Zach Lowe. He had the Bulls 6th. If the Nuggets and Bulls were playing on one channel in America and LeBron the other, who are you watching? I mean, don't outthink the room, millennials. You're all trying to convince us how smart you are. And, I'm an analytic, and I watch. And NFL still the king. The Pro Bowl crushes virtually, every NBA game that LeBron's not in. So, I'm watching this thing last night. I'm just laughing. You can't take your eyes on that stuff. Don't fight the obvious. Don't fight it. Jurassic Park, dinosaurs, people, they're eating them and chasing them. Every one of them is going to make $1 million. Sorry if it's not sophisticated. Sorry if it's not an independent film. Sorry if you don't like the plot. I'm watching it last night. I can't take my eyes off that thing. All right, let me shift gears to this. So yesterday, it's one of those morning shows where they have news and a bunch of cooking segments. It's called Good Morning America. And Gisele Bundchen is Tom Brady's wife. Yeah, there was always that kind of struggle, like she wants him to retire, and Tom doesn't want to retire. And Gisele Bundchen was on Good Morning America and finally came to terms with Tom's love for football.
Tom has talked about his retirement. He kind of said, I'll play 5 more years, and you've said some other things. But in the book, you kind of said, what will be, will be.
I never seen someone love something as much as he loves football, and it makes me happy if I say anything in the past is because you have a concern. No one is going to hurt someone I love. You just feel very protective of them. So obviously, if someone hurts my children, my husband, anyone I love, I get like a lioness. I want to I get my.
First of all, she's cool, but I mean, listen, if your girlfriend or your wife likes to dance, let her dance, and if your husband likes to play football, let him play football. Don't try to change people. They've done studies on this. Like 80% of people never find something they truly love professionally. That's like a shocking number, meaning 80% of people drive to work and they don't really love their job. And by the way, job's like a third of your life. A third of it's sleeping. A third of it's your job. And then a third of it's like family and friends time. That's miserable to think that 80% of America drives to work on Monday and doesn't like their job. I say this all the time. I'm the luckiest guy on the earth. I literally, it's Sunday. I'm thinking about Monday. But why would you quit something you're great at, something you're paid well at, something you have passion for, something you're still amazing at, something that it benefits you, your life, your kids, your family. You're still healthy. If Tom Brady was 17 surgeries in, I'd get it. If Tom Brady had eroded, I'd get it. If Tom Brady hated going to work, I'd get it. There was this moment with Tom versus Time and Gisele. It was actually a very, very funny moment when they were still kind of struggling with the football, how long to play it, what to do, should you stop? Remember this moment?
I mean, football, as far as I'm concerned, it's like his first love. I mean, he really is, and I think it's like his main love, really, quite frankly. And if he doesn't, it's true.
That's actually really cute. It's really funny. Here's the thing, is that there's 2 athletes in my life that have really been different, not just because they're dominant, but Tiger Woods and Tom Brady are different. And Tom Brady and Tiger Woods are different. Not because they're just so great, and they are, but they've literally changed the way other athletes in their sports eat and sleep and drink and what they don't drink. Tiger Woods forced every other golfer to go, oh, crap, no fried food. I got to have abs. I got to be in shape, and I got to go to the weight room and take care of myself. Quarterbacks now in the league look to Brady. They eat better. They don't drink during the season. He's changed how they sleep, what they sleep in. Like, that's changing. That's a life changer. There's only been 2 athletes. Like, LeBron's great, but I don't think he's changing how guys eat. Like, Tiger and Tom Brady have done that. And, all I got to say is if you get into a relationship with somebody, appreciate what they are, embrace what they are. If she wants to dance, if she wants to play the piano, if he wants to cook, if he wants to whittle, let him whittle, let her dance. It's a good thing. I really like Gisele Bundchen. I really do. She's got self-esteem. Like, she's okay with her man loving something beyond her.
Well, she is a supermodel.
Well, but that's just appearance. She has good cheekbones.
And I mean, I'm not saying she's just a supermodel. She wrote a book. That's why she's doing.
She's an amazing. I just think she's cool.
She's an amazing mother.
She's an amazing mom.
And she's not just a supermodel. She's like one of the most successful supermodels of all time.
She's grounded. Like, she's into the right stuff. Like, a lot of flaky people in Hollywood. A lot of
she's had her moments with controversy, though, talking about the receivers and such. But that was a long time ago.
I like people who I find her to be, of all the supermodels, the most grounded, coolest supermodel. Because usually supermodels are like Paris and they.
Chrissy Teigen's pretty cool.
Is she? I don't know who. Is that John
Legend's wife? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I like that because it's very rare. Somebody once told me this: in an intense business, have a sense of humor, and in the funny business, be serious. In a crazy business like modeling in Hollywood, grounded people win. Tom Hanks wins. Denzel Washington.
Well, it's a lot like sports. You can never, in a business that's so volatile, you can never get too high or too low.
Right.
So
when
something great happens, appreciate it, but don't lose your mind.
Go look at the artistic community in America. Music and art and acting. The grounded people win. Not the most talented, the most grounded people win. Because there aren't many grounded people. Hollywood brings out the worst in people. It's very narcissistic. It's very me-driven. A lot of... it's a self-esteem pothole.
More money, more problems.
More money. That's what I say. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. I quote rappers. It makes me feel so sophisticated. Coming up next, Chris Haynes, good NBA guy, got a new gig, and we're so happy for him. He's going to be stopping by. Plus, Des Bryant, cautionary tale for you millennials. A cautionary tale, and that's coming up next. No matter what you do in the bathroom to get ready, Dollar Shave Club will provide something to make you feel, look, or smell your best. They have shower stuff I use. It's a lavender body wash. I use it. They have hairstyling products, Boogie's Pacific Pomade. I use it. Toothbrushes, toothpaste. Now, you know about the razors. That's how Dollar Shave Club came to be. You know about the razors, and you know about their amazing shave butter. I've been using that for years. But Dollar Shave Club is trying to get everybody to try this product because they want to own the bathroom, and they're getting real close. For $5, they'll give you a Daily Essentials starter set. You get some body cleanser, you get a shaver, you get the shave butter. $5, that's it. And then after your starter set, products ship at a regular price. The body wash, the Pacific Pomade, toothbrush, styling, razors, toothpaste, shave supplies, DollarShaveClub.com/Colin, COLIN.
The Red River separates Oklahoma and Texas, but not today.